Grass tastes really, really bad. And you know what else is really bad? This stream. You guys are watching the cunt stream. Now, we got some new people here. Kay. I'm just going to call you Kay, the white Englishman. Or Kiwi? Where
Englishman.
Are you? Englishman? All right. Crazy hair. My new best friend, because she's going to hook me up with some epic fan art.
Fan porn, there's a difference.
There's no difference as far as I'm concerned. And then Tavin? Traven?
Yeah, it's Tavin. Hello.
Yeah. Hey, man. How's it going?
It's all right.
It's all right? All right.
Yeah, I haven't been shot by any policemen, so it's going good.
Are you black?
Right, you're a black man, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Oh, man, everybody shut up. Our white privilege, we need to give the black man a stage.
No,
I think we're doing great. Right now, we've got a black man, a woman, a gay guy, and me and Samaj.
My mom's an Arab. That makes me half brown.
Who's the gay
even
guy?
better. Diversity of
What type of brown, though?
What? What was that, Trevin?
I said not the good type of brown, though, like the bomby kind.
Well, Yemen. Yeah, Yemen's currently in a civil war, so that's something.
Apparently.
Didn't mean to bring you down, guys.
Well, I mean, it's something, someone's having a war of some sort, I'm sure.
Everyone's always having wars. It's what the planet does.
Yeah, we human beings are a violent bunch.
Yep. Always have been, probably always will be.
Yeah.
Such a sad outlook.
Apparently.
I'm a realist.
Do you have to be depressing? I asked Schmeckel to cure my internet blues, not give me IRL blues.
I guess. Here's the thing. I foolishly, before the stream started, everyone had something to say, and I told them to shut the fuck up and save it for the stream. Now we're on the stream, and I'm trying to remember who the fuck had something to say about something or other. I think I was asking about E3, maybe your political views, feminism.
I've just watched the Bearing Atheist Gamer stream.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys took the 45 minutes to watch it, but pretty much what I can summarize happened is that the Atheist Gamer tweeted at a bunch of people that are friends with Bearing that he is a cunt and that he hates him and that fuck him. So Patrick, in amazing gentleman fashion, responds with, "Dude, want to hop on a stream?" Atheist Gamer and him get on stream, and pretty much the list of grievances that he had for Bearing was, "You're more popular than me on YouTube, and people give you Patreon money, and I'm broke." That's to summarize the 45 minutes.
Wait. So people give you money because you're more popular and more people like you, and I'm broke. So you're wrong and I'm right.
Yeah, that was the summary of it. And at the end, the reason that the stream cuts off at 45 minutes is because the Atheist Gamer pretty much says that because of this state of affairs, he's depressed and thinking of killing himself. So Patrick's like, "We're going to talk about this off stream. Bye, guys." And ends the stream.
Oh, God
I'm
damn it.
beyond compare.
Pardon?
And I said, I'm broke beyond compare, and I'm not jealous of those who get Patreon money and shit like that. They earn that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even monetize my channel because I hate fucking commercials, and I use ad block, and I don't feel like giving other people commercials, especially to watch the bullshit that I put out.
Why do you like fucking commercials? Why don't you like fucking commercials?
Because
sometimes there are commercials for dildos.
Yeah, see, I'm the opposite. I monetize all my shit because if they're willing to put up with my shit, they can deal with some fucking ads.
Oh yeah, that's why I monetize. I mean, if you seriously want to watch my stuff that much, despite it being completely terrible, then fuck it. I want to make some money off of it.
It's not even the money. At this point, it's more, there might as well be a part of the experience that they enjoy.
Fuck my ass and call me Schmeckle.
Those
fuck
are
my
Wednesday
house.
nights, my dude.
How's it going, Tons?
Max Burr is actually in the chat, so if you'd like to do something up where somebody fucks Politipod's ass and calls him Schmeckle, then nobody will blame you.
That's
No.
true. That's true.
Hey,
I might get a
Polytoad.
little horny. I'm not gonna lie. I like the butt play a little bit. That's not true at all, actually. I hate butt stuff.
Polytoad.
Look,
What's up,
what-
Kay? I haven't talked to you in fucking forever, you British cunt. How are you?
Could be better.
Oh, well, fuck that, dude. Be better.
I wish I could.
I don't know.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Fuck it.
I mean, you're gonna quote Star Wars on us. I mean, that's like the height of philosophical. No, I can't even say it. It's fucking Star Wars.
I mean,
Exactly.
thing is, I've often thought about this. I'm going to deviate a little bit. When Obi-Wan goes, only a Sith deals in absolutes. He himself right there is dealing in an absolute.
No, Yoda deals in absolutes. Listen. No one's saying that. The fucking first three
I
movies-
think Tevin's experiencing an earthquake of some kind.
Or at least a drive-by shooting.
I was about to say, what the fuck was that? I just heard.
Oh, sorry, that's a plane.
Motherfucker, what are you doing in the fucking sky?
Can black people fly nowadays? When did this happen?
Do you just tend to sit in the fucking sky when you're fucking on a podcast or what?
Well, I live near an airport, so
That's no
I mean-
excuse.
a plane flew past. I can't
It flew
control.
past where? Over your fucking house, 100 feet in the air? Shit, that sounded like it was a truck going down the highway.
Sounded like he was on the top of a truck going down the highway, holding on for
I
dear
don't
life.
know. Fuck. Jesus.
All right, are we allowed to talk about Rick and Morty on the Cunt stream?
Fuck no, we're not. It's only the greatest show on earth. You don't ever get to disgrace it.
So yes.
I'm kidding. You can. Yeah, that's
So
it.
yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and Samaj talk about it all the fucking time.
How many
Unfortunate-
of you guys have heard the Rick and Morty season 3 wrap?
Nope.
No.
What?
Okay,
What-
ready?
What's this about rap beer? What's this crazy woman?
Morty, listen, Morty, listen. Morty.
Okay,
what happens when you-
I'm
Morty,
gonna
when you fuck the bee.
play it. I'm gonna play it, and you're gonna miss out.
It's time for the season 3 Rick and Morty update wrap. You want to wrap? Hang on a second. Give me a second.
How have you been, Dan?
Talk about things.
How have you been, Dan? I haven't seen you in a while.
I've been good. What's going on?
They're drawing it. They're drawing it.
They're drawing it.
Here's how cartoons work.
First you write them.
Then you draw them for a really long time.
Everything needs to be on paper.
So you can see it.
So
I like
all
that.
I do is write it and then put it on TV.
It'll look like a script.
It goes on for a while, but it's not worth it.
It's good.
Okay.
I liked it. I like it a lot.
So pretty much these days, the thing from the interwebs that I reference that nobody gets because I'm lame and I live my life IRL online in a hybrid is whenever someone asks me something and it's not ready yet, I tell them they're drawing it.
Oh Lord, you're one of those people.
I am. I'm
You're
a
one of
person.
those people that you're like the person who's on the internet, IRL, me
Yes.
IRL.
Like I say
Yeah, you're
lol
one of those.
and dogo unironically on a
okay.
regular basis.
Wait, what
Oh,
did you
God.
say? Wait, hold
Do-
on. You say
Dogo?
Dogo?
Dogo.
You mean doggo?
It's doggo.
It's doggo.
Dogo.
It's
Doggo.
doggo.
Doggo. What is
Doggo.
wrong with you?
I have
Dogo.
I have
What?
2 dogos and you guys can
What is
suck my
this?
clit.
Stop it.
It's gonna happen.
Please, God, stop.
For an atheist,
I have
you're praying a lot.
I have 3 poopers. You like poopers?
I love poopers.
Oh my God. I got some woofers. I got some woofers and some dogos and some poppers. I love all the dags.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You're Chris Ray gunning it.
Because it doesn't.
Do you
make
also
sense,
like the
that's why.
mayonnaise?
The what?
Do you like the mayonnaise too? Do you like
The
mayonnaise?
Ha! You guys are funny.
It's not funny. We're making fun of you.
Well, it's okay because I'm oblivious, so I didn't get it
know.
until just
You
now.
don't
Well, women aren't exactly intelligent.
Damn it!
I just love how we're making fun of each other for pronouncing fake words incorrectly. Jesus Christ. Shreckle, what the fuck are you doing, you cunt? Why don't you fucking take control of your stream, you piece of shit?
He's masturbating to his own porn.
What's going on? I missed that.
This motherfucker says dogos instead of doggos.
Both of those are dumb. You're both dumb.
You'd still marry me because I'm a beautiful Jewish girl.
Oh,
It's
Jewish.
a dog.
Oh,
It's a
God.
dog. It's not a fucking dogo. It's not a fucking doggo. It's a dog. Stop being stupid.
It's a dogo or a doge.
Can we guess her?
Doge I can accept. Doge I can accept because of the meme and all that. Dogo,
But
dogo is
doggos are a meme.
fuck up.
Doggos are a fucking meme, though.
Well, I don't care if they're a meme. They're a lesser meme.
I read a story on Reddit about a woman who didn't go on a second date with a dude because he used Dogo unironically and said that he loves the dank memes. I would totally do that guy on a first date, and she didn't give him a second date.
Jesus Christ. Samaj,
I'm
Samaj,
sure you
you want to
probably
invite-
would, but that's not speaking for all women everywhere. I mean,
Question.
would you put him on the first date for that guy?
First of all, before you say anything there, Polipod, shut the fuck up. Second of all,
No,
crazy,
I'm not.
crazy
No,
hair.
no.
Let me ask my fucking question, you son of a bitch. All right, crazy hair. Will you
Yeah.
bear my children?
Yes.
Oh,
I love my
Yes.
dad's memes. I love my dad's memes.
You're gonna give me like gorilla Rick and Morty like alien babies? Because I really want one of those.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm gonna make you pop out at least 6.
A
Unfortunately,
litter.
hang on. Hold up. Let's make this happen. Okay, we have a meetup in Canada in like 2 fucking weeks. Do you want to come?
I live very, very, very far from the center of Canada.
We're in the western part of Canada.
Oh, well, I am on Prince Edward Island, which is northeast.
Oh,
Jesus
Spain.
Christ! You're almost in fucking England. God damn.
Yeah, I'm 5 hours behind London. I'm pretty sure.
No,
Listen. Just
You're not
fly.
too far away from
It'll be
London, are
fine.
you?
It'll be fine. We're gonna have a big meetup. Everyone needs to come.
I'm closer to sea than I am to you guys.
Yeah, no.
That's why you fly.
It'll be easier for her to go see Crown Tea than it ever would be to come to Alberta.
That's true. That's true.
Whenever I imagine a Kraut and Tea meetup, I imagine him like picking a bar where there's like an elevated area and him like sitting there in all his glory with a cup of tea and just lecturing to the masses that have come to bask in his glow. That's how I imagine a Kraut meetup would be like.
My friends very strangely. It's very odd.
Not my cup of tea.
I
Please
saw
stop.
what you did there.
I misspoke both of those.
Okay.
Sorry, I was checking in with my pops.
Okay.
Oh shit, I broke it. I broke my leg.
Don't do that.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna break it again, just because you said not to.
My boy's a rebel.
You oppositional
Oi.
defiant fuck. You know what? Break your legs. You deserve it. You earned this. You earned this, Polipod. Break those legs.
I did.
Break it like twigs.
Many Maymays were
So rude.
sacrificed to the Maymay god. Please kill me if I ever say that unironically.
There's a guy named Dick Balls in the chat.
Dick Balls. Who the
Who
fuck
is
is
this?
Dick?
I don't know, but he looks like a moderator.
His real name
Who's
is
a moderator?
Dick
Richard
Balls.
Balls. Richard Testicles.
Hey there,
Bells.
Oh,
Magnus.
good. Oh, good. We're going balls out this time.
Indeed,
Hey,
we
Magnus.
are.
Magnus. Are you coming to our meetup?
What meetup?
We're having a meetup in 2 weeks.
And the
In
answer is
Canada.
no.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, though, it's in Canada, and you
Well,
don't want-
yeah, if it's in Canada, then it's a definite no because I don't feel like going to jail the second I come home.
I don't think they can jail citizens like that, can they?
I don't think they can.
If you owe any amount of back child support, yes, they can.
How many child support payments do you have to pay in Canada?
None. No, you don't understand. If you live in the United States and you owe any amount of child support in arrears, if you leave the country, you can leave, but the second you try to come back, your ass is going to the can.
Judge Judy would be super disappointed in you having back child support.
Yet another
Well,
reason
I
why I'll
wasn't-
never
I
have
wasn't-
kids.
I wasn't always rich and famous, you know.
What is that blaze sound? I hear glass. Why do I hear glass?
Not me.
It's Blipod. What are
Sorry.
you doing?
Sorry, I'm
Definitely not me.
pulling out my alcohol. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I'm an
You're an alcoholic. Yeah,
What's
I-
everybody drinking?
Gatorade.
A combination of Red Bull and Lucasade.
Disgusting.
Wait, Red Bull and what?
Lucasade.
What the fuck is Lucasade?
Wait, you don't know what Lucasade is?
Never heard of it.
To be fair, I drink more often than they do, and I have never heard of it.
It's a
You are
energy
some
drink.
piss poor. You guys are some piss poor alcoholics then.
I guess. All right, all right. Explain
I
it.
made no commitment to these things.
My dude, Kay, explain to me what is Lucasade?
Let me just find a.
Don't you?
Let him find a wall so he can beat his head in after explaining
I
it.
was trying to find a
Well,
image of it.
while he's trying to find it, I'm drinking Blackberry Wave Gatorade. So
That sounds interesting.
That.
Very nice, very nice.
I've been told that I must stock up on Gatorade. I don't know why, but I've been told that many a times.
The apocalypse is coming.
Oh, I hope we purge.
Oh,
I
I'd love
don't.
to purge.
well, apparently we're already in the middle of the derpocalypse. So
I guess that looks interesting. That Lucasade. It's an orange. What? Pop? Soda?
Apocalypse. Get
It's
it?
orange flavored energy drink.
Get it?
There's many different flavors of them.
Okay.
well, if they
Orange,
didn't
cherry,
get it,
lemon,
just let the
raspberry.
joke die and let's go.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'll just kill myself.
But yeah, I've got a bottle full of, well, half a bottle of Lucasade, and just topped it up with a.
Well, I have to say this before my signal dies again. Sam, I fucking hate your state. I dare
Why?
you.
What did I do?
I fucking dare you to find a state that's half as technologically backwards as Kentucky. Oh shit! Wait, no, I know exactly which one that is.
called West Virginia.
It's Illinois.
Illinois? No, Chicago's in Illinois. We love Chicago.
We
No,
fucking
Chicago's a
hate
shitty place, and I hope it
Chicago
dies.
with a purple.
No. Has anything good ever come out of Chicago?
No.
Magnus was
no,
saying
no.
that you're from Kentucky.
Back up. One good thing came out of Chicago.
Chance the Rapper.
Oh,
No.
fuck you.
The St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Muting pod. Fucking Chance the Rapper.
What about
Chance the Rapper.
the unions and the gangsters that were so well dressed and the Bean? The Bean's really cool. I've been there like a couple times.
None of those came out of Chicago. They all got
No,
that from elsewhere.
The Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan. It's okay.
Okay.
No,
well,
Michael Jordan might be acceptable. I didn't know.
Chicago. I think Chicago's
Not even from
greatest.
Chicago. He just played in Chicago.
Chicago's greatest
Well, then,
achievement
yeah, he's
is
not
the.
from Chicago. He didn't come from
But
Chicago.
the Bulls are in
Chicago's still
Chicago, and they have won 6 championships.
Not everybody came from
Oh,
Chicago, you cunts.
There you
Well,
go.
What the fuck
speaking
was
of
that
speaking
sound?
of stupid shit, did you guys see Bering's latest video where he did side by side comparisons of Steve Shives?
Yes. How
No.
funny is that?
Okay,
And his connection gone.
enforce my assertion that he has some horrible disease that is slowly killing him because he's
Yes, it's called
skinnier
marriage.
in his newer videos.
No, I know
There is
exactly what
a thing
happened
called
to
losing
him.
weight. You do know that, right?
Huh?
So what happened to Steve Shives? What happened to Steve Shives is probably this. He was having a really hard time, like breaking away from religion and, you know, finding his new niche, and he was really lacking that community feeling that came with religion and stuff, right? Because he used to be religious. And then as he's like trying to find his place in the world, he's like one of those like atheists that just hates every religion and everything to do with it. And finally he finds a community that he can be in that accepts him completely, like a cult, which is what religion is. And that
no.
is feminism. So he fell into it. Then he found vagina and he got stuck.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
no.
What I just-
What happened to Steve Shives? I'll explain it to you.
What did I just pop
Remember,
into?
remember those pictures where he was showing off his 70s porno bush?
Oh, I have that. I have that picture.
Oh, okay,
Why
so
do you have that
the reason why that picture is so important to this is that was one of his pictures he used on a hookup site. He hooked up with some slutty SJW chick that
Okay,
had
back.
more fleas than a rabid dog. And
What is going on?
when he caught that
dude.
nasty disease, his wife found out and forced him into feminism as an apology for not only cheating on her, but for catching shit that you couldn't take off with Ajax and a fucking Brillo pad.
No way.
God.
My theory's so much better.
Well, no, mine actually explains why he's so horribly underweight now compared to 5 years ago.
Underweight.
Have you not noticed how skinny that motherfucker's gotten over the years?
He's skinny, but he's not like fat. Maybe because
No, I've seen a body shot of him. He is like dangerously skinny now. He looked healthy 5 years ago. Now he looks like horribly underweight.
I'm sure he's eating right. I'm sure. Well, I'm hoping, but I'm sure.
Yeah, whatever fucking table scraps his wife throws at him, maybe.
She honestly seems like such a bitch.
I bet he's.
She is.
Oh, I thought you meant Steve.
Well, Steve is a bitch anyway, but
He's-
that's not the point we're making.
He seems like a nice guy, but it's like sometimes he says a lot of dumb things. It's like it makes you think. That's why.
I don't understand why, like, I don't understand why he's given into this after having like such a wonderfully critical brain and then losing it all. It makes me sad.
It has to be his wife. I mean, look, the same shit happened to Aaron Ra, for fuck's sakes.
Oh God, Arden Roth. That's depressing.
Okay, so just give me like what exactly are we talking about in the movie and what actually? Because I just got here. That's why.
Okay, well, we're talking about the fact that Steve has a horrible disease that he caught from some ugly SJW chick.
But he's so skinny in this picture already.
No, look at that video that shit, we lost Mansoor Cunt Stream himself.
He'll be right back.
Hopefully.
Oh, of course, it's from Encyclopedia Dramatica.
Oh no!
Yep.
I mean, if you look at Steve, even just that video that Bering did, the comparison is like he kind of looks halfway healthy in the old.
I like his
videos.
hair. I like his hair. Like, I'll be honest with you, I like his hair.
Yep.
I like the little like arm cross thing. He's like, so let me smash.
I don't know. I think he's more or less like, I wish I could smash.
He looks like those kind of high school jocks. Kind of like if you put him in like a basketball jersey, basically. He looks. Yeah, I got it right. Basketball jersey and like shorts. He looks like that kind of person.
Can mods post links in the chat?
I don't know.
I don't know.
They should be able to.
I know that you can't just like post a link in the chat. It doesn't go.
Not normal.
Oh, and
if you're a mod, you can.
Speaking of which, did anybody see that tweet I made where I asked Huffington Post women that if they do know what the fuck realistic means?
Do you know what realistic means? Oh.
Yeah, well, no, they're doing that shit again where they're taking comic book characters and photoshopping them to make them fat.
Yeah, realistic equals
And they're
fat,
talking
dude.
about how that's a realistic body style. It's
Actually,
I don't know how realistic that shit is because I mean I see so many women on the street that aren't like fucking heffalumps.
Wait. That's called DeviantArt, my good sir.
Well, yeah, and I've watched Mr. Medicare's series on Deviant, so yeah.
Yeah, I don't think even the Bathaclopian crew wants to go there.
No.
I don't judge. If people want to make like just skinny things like fat, that's fine. But just be aware, if you do this kind of thing, you are gonna get shit for it. Just be aware of that.
And I actually brought this up in the B-List Skype chat, Red. I don't know if you saw it, but there was a comics run of the New Mutants back in the mid to late 80s where one of the characters, a chick named Karma, was like a fucking heffalump. She was like 500 plus pounds. And I forget the exact circumstances. You guys can look this up. It was the story arc where they all got sent to Asgard and they all got separated.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, of course you realize Asgard's where Thor's from.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they all get separated. Karma's fat ass gets thrown into a survival situation. And what made it so funny is right at the very beginning, she's like looking around, lost in a desert by herself. And she just lays down like, well, fuck it, I'm just going to give up and die. That's not the exact way she said it, but that was basically what they were coming across with. Was, well, fuck it, I'm dead, fuck it. And then throughout the course of the story arc, I think it went over different issues of different comics. But anyway, by the end of it, she was fucking smoking hot because she actually survived her ordeal and lost a lot of weight in the process. And I was like, okay, these assholes keep photoshopping and making athletic characters look fat. I wonder how bad they would lose their shit if they saw that comic arc and the realism of having to survive on your own and losing weight in the process.
Yeah, that they would be triggered. Let's be honest here.
I actually got into an argument, not even an argument, with some like, okay, so my friend posts this quote on Facebook about beauty standards being unrealistic and shit, and she's one of those like new age like hippy dippy people. So okay,
oh, hold up, is she the kind of girl that puts dreadlocks in her pubic hair?
Well, she's the kind of girl who like shaves her hair off one day because she's like the patriarchy. And so like she posts this thing and I comment on it with a link to like a published paper about how the reason that men find women with certain ratios in their body attractive is due to reproductive reasons. And she is a science student, like she's an environmental science master's student. And
well, that's just as useless as gender studies, isn't it?
So her friend hops on there, this big fucking whale of a woman, and starts wailing on me, pun intended, about how like I don't understand the kind of things that she's had to go through and the suffering she's been through, and how the beauty industry has pretty much brainwashed men into thinking a certain thing is attractive, and if you date something that is outside of that, then all your friends make fun of you and you end up having to obey those standards anyways, and pretty much told me to shut the fuck up and get off the thread. And so I commented like, yeah, that's cool, I'll just go then.
Well,
So-
you want me to tell you a joke you can tell in response next time?
I don't tell jokes that are mean on Facebook because I like to keep my Facebook friends.
Well, I'll tell you
I
the
know how
joke
that is.
anyway. I'll tell you the joke
I
anyway.
didn't
Use it
hear
at your
anything because I
discretion.
hear like a little glitching.
There we
I
go.
didn't
Can, you guys, can the rest of you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Okay. Just wondering. But anyway, here's the joke. You can use it at your own discretion. How are fat chicks like mopeds?
Nobody
know.
really wants to ride them, but you do if you have to.
No, they're fun as hell to they're fun as hell to ride as long as your friends don't catch you doing it.
Dumb joke.
That's horrible but funny.
It is, but it's really fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's mean, but it's funny.
Honestly, like I'm a little chubby, but I know that men still find me attractive because of my waist to breast ratio.
I'm a little curvy myself, to be honest.
Oh, girl.
Oh, girl.
You know that shit doesn't work for the dudes.
Well, I don't know. I keep telling people I need to watch my girlish figure.
I'm a chubby chaser, so I have a problem.
I like both.
Oh, well.
Well, in my case, at 50 tons, there's just no getting around it. I would require a lot of metal work to get weight loss at this point.
Yeah, but Red, you have the 0% body fat thing going because of your roboticness. Unless hydraulic fluid has something to do with it, then maybe.
Sadly, hydraulic fluid counts.
Oh, well, okay.
It's funny. I actually am both like I both into bellies, like fat chick bellies, but I also like strong girl abs, like really tough girl kind of stuff.
I'm with you. I like them pretty much in all shapes and sizes. As
Yeah.
long as basically if they don't get so skinny or so large that I worry about their health instead of finding them attractive, then they stop being attractive.
Well, you know, I have to admit, back in the day, I would have stuffed China in a heartbeat, but at this point, I think that would be considered necrophilia.
Well, yeah, now.
Stomp or stup?
Stup. SCHUTUPP or some shit. I forget exactly how it's
Hey,
spelled.
don't stupor in the
Stuppy. Stupor in the pooper. There you go.
Wait. Smeckle hasn't called me Optimus Christ yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
we don't
Sorry,
have
I thought we had Optimus tonight.
I'll dick punch you in the fart box. You know, that kind of thing.
There we are. I didn't even need to do it. You know your role.
Autobots, lick my nads.
God, I love Optimus Christ.
What about
If
legs?
only he were here.
What about legs? What do you guys think of legs?
They're all right. I prefer people who have.
I kind of like legs like I like my women. I don't want them too large or lacking in curves.
What the?
Well, I prefer. Me personally, I prefer.
You see these nice chicks with these scrawny ass legs like a couple of toothpicks carrying a perfectly good woman, and you're like, what the hell?
Well, you know, I have to say, I prefer a woman with legs up to her hind end.
Yeah, how about?
I like the kind of legs that you could just nuzzle your face on it. That they're so smooth, you could just like rub it. You're like, damn, these things are smooth.
So we actually have, it looks like 4 new guests here tonight.
Apparently.
That means we have a question.
And it's a perfectly polite question. Now,
Yes,
Magnus-
it's a very nice question. We don't mean it rudely. Let's be honest. Most of us, if we couldn't get our A choice, we'd go for the B.
Exactly.
But Anita Sarkeesian or Lacey Green, you got to stick your dick or your tongue inside. It's got to be the dick for the men. The tongue option's only for crazy hair over there. Inside of one of them, unprotected. Which one do you choose?
Wait.
Lacey is no longer a big like cringy no.
Wait. Answer. Just can you say that again, just so I can make sure I heard it.
Lacey Green, Anita Sarkeesian, your dick inside one of them, no condom.
That's a tough one.
I'm gonna have to go Anita because Lacey Green might have AIDS.
Well, you know, you're gonna be if you go with Lacey, you're gonna be ruining that relationship. Like you're gonna be a homewrecker, man.
Didn't I just give that answer like last week?
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good, Magnus. You don't have to answer that one.
I would say Lacey, but I would be friends with benefits with her.
Well, who's getting the fucking benefits? God.
Yeah, who's benefiting from that relationship?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, shut it.
Can you believe this? These guys just picked Lacey.
Did you call me a
What?
fucking cunt, you little cunt?
You're both cunts, to be honest.
No, see, we've actually been accused recently of kind of doing a one on our opinions. Now that Lacey is with Chris Ray Gun, right?
I mean, Hispanics know really how to woo the woman. I would know.
Actually, I just realized.
Yeah, his hand was
crazy-
really no.
Crazy, if you stuck your tongue in Lacey, wouldn't you end up looking like that baby born with the adult-sized tongue?
Oh my fucking god. Chill. It's not that funny.
I feel like now that Lacey's been red pilled, it's like she's off limits or something.
And see, that's one of the things that I found kind of strange is, if anything, if people have changed their answers now that Lacey's kind of interacting with the other side, now that she's become less ridiculous.
Actually, you know what? Make it a catch.
Lacey. It's been a shift towards Anita.
Schmeckle, make it a catch-22 question. Change it from Lacey to Brianna Wu.
Yes, do that.
You little
shit. No, see, that's not fair, though. That's not fair. We
Why
keep.
not?
Why?
Well, they need to both be like natural women.
Is suicide an answer?
That's transphobic.
No.
That's transphobic.
I would choose neither of them actually. If it was
You sound
Wu,
like Mr. Poopy Butthole.
if it was Wu with Sarkeesian, no. Here's the thing: if it was Wu, fuck off. But if it was Anita, I would like to have just like a dinner date, and then basically be like, oh, we should just be friends. It's like,
Oh no,
okay.
it's just hours of rough anal.
No.
Well, you know what,
Neither.
Schmeckle? If it's got to be a natural woman, find out the name of that horse-faced chick that was naked and screaming, looked like something from Attack on Titan.
Well, I was actually thinking Sarkeesian versus Kasparian might be a nice question.
Oh my god.
Ew.
You see Sarkeesian's getting back on the Gamergate bandwagon because of last night, right?
What happened last night?
Well, no, it's a game. It's called The Last Night.
Yeah, you mean the guy that apologized? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard that from the Ralph tour, and I was actually telling I was telling my sister about this the other day because I was showing her games from E3, and I found this out through like Twitter and stuff like that. I'll be honest with you, the game looks pretty good, and I will buy it once it actually comes out. I feel really bad for the dude though, especially since I felt like he was really pushed to a corner so much that he had to apologize for it. And even when he apologized for it, people were basically still saying, you know what? Even when he actually admit that he was wrong, I'm still gonna basically seed and probably boycott his game or something like that, so he doesn't make money out of it. Because we're such good people, aren't we?
Are you talking about the Zoe?
To be fair, didn't we all like fucking boycott ukulele whenever JonTron got pulled?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, but yeah.
What's fair for the dudes,
Hold up. Let's go back to the. You guys are going to change it to Anita Sarkeesian or Anna Kasparian. Wouldn't you have to decide that if you're going to do it with Anna Kasparian, you have to get her doggy style, and just before you stick it in her butthole, whisper in her ear Armenian genocide and see how loud she screams.
I don't even know.
Name.
Wait, I don't even know who the other person is. Who?
That's one of the reasons we were thinking Kasparian might not work. Like every the Young Turks.
How do you not know who the fucking retarded co-host of the Young Dumbass?
Well,
is that her name? Oh yeah.
Most people know Chank's name, not necessarily hers.
Mrs. I'm better than you.
Wasn't
Yeah,
that taken
yeah,
out of
that's the one.
context, though? I don't want to be white knighting for Anna, but wasn't that taken out of context?
No, it was
No, it was
She
in
literally
full
said-
context.
To be honest,
said
I
women
actually
who
don't
vote
know.
She said, women who vote for Trump. At this point, I have no respect for you. And to be quite frank, I'm better than you.
To be honest, even whether it was or not, it's still pretty funny, and she still said it no matter what. I still find it funny. Like, I'm fucking better than you. It's like, sure you are, hun.
Every time people
She's
say it
much
like
better
that,
than
I
you.
just picture Steven Crowder in a dress saying it.
Because
Better than you, much better.
Why
I'm
the fuck are Red and hold up? Why the fuck are Red and Sam so quiet?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was muted.
I'm on my phone.
I was eating. I didn't want to chew into the mic.
Sam, I'm on my phone. You got no excuse, my man.
Sam, you
I'm also
always
playing
sound
video
muffled.
games.
hold on, I'm actually gonna get a drink.
Lie.
Hold on, I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back.
You're gonna get
Shit.
drink.
I'm gonna get a drink.
I'm going to get drink. Okay.
My TYT subscription is still on until like the end of next year, and then like I've deactivated it. Like I've ended my subscription to them because I just can't take it anymore.
Subscribe to it.
I used to be a member for like many years.
What are you, a fucking retard?
Oh, hi.
Yes.
You could say that I got TYT red pilled during the election, but I used to watch them every night for 2 hours.
Oh god.
Well, I don't even know if I could handle that level of cringe.
You need to be dipped in holy water at least 12 feet deep.
You need to be
I
that
watch
tense.
it. Dank is a pretty man. I could probably get off.
I don't know. Like John Idarola seems pretty reasonable at times.
Yeah, he's reasonable. That's probably why none of us know who the fuck that is.
He's the fucking quiet white guy
Okay, gotcha.
who's also fucking retarded. But
You didn't even have to say white guy. He's the one quiet guy.
He's the white guy appropriating Turkish
You're
Armenian
right. All the other
genocide culture.
minorities on there are allowed to.
And honestly, the Young Turks don't even acknowledge the whole like Armenian versus Young Turk thing because in their minds, the Young Turks means a rebel. It doesn't mean the Young Turks that committed the genocide. So that's why they'll never acknowledge it.
They're quite literally one and the same.
Aldito in the chat just said Hannah's the best TYT member. And you know what?
Please stop.
Aldito,
No one on
you just want to stick your dick in Hannah, let's be honest. She's just a giant mouth with blonde hair and really flat chest that you want to like anal. Because there's nothing redeeming about her.
Why the fuck am I completely skeeved and disturbed by that very thought? Ugh.
She's one of those typical
Don't just show off her mugs.
blondes. There's nothing gorgeous about it.
I love how everyone makes fun of Steven Crowder and Tommy Lauren, and then they go and watch the Young Turks. It's really funny.
You know, it must be back.
I can't believe that
Steven
this
Crowder has
guy.
some good points, but he's ridiculous.
Crowder?
Yeah.
Yeah, Crowder. I would agree on that.
Yeah.
Like, he's got
Here's
some
the thing.
points, he
Crowder's
makes
fucking
some very
retarded,
good
but
points, but he's a
strictly
joke
comedy.
at the same time.
We can't fucking hear you, Sam.
Can't you hear me? My fucking mic is like an inch away from my face.
You're quiet as fuck.
Whatever it is that's going on, man, nobody can fucking hear you. I don't know why.
Put your face as close to your mic as you would to a vagina. Just get real up in it. Exactly. I want to hear you like that. Whatever Red is doing, do that.
I ate her pussy with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Please stop. Please.
What has this stream become?
Okay.
It's the country, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's a cunt stream. We have to be cunts here. It's all good.
Well,
it's kind of the prerequisite.
It's
Just the way things work.
It's how we show love.
Wait, shit, I'm not good with names. What do you think again? Wait, since we're talking about Steven Crowder, what do you guys think of Gavin McInnes?
Oh,
he's all right.
So annoying.
How annoying is?
My God.
He's yeah, I would. He is an idiot, to be honest, but he is entertaining to watch.
Well, that's the worst part. It's like, okay, yeah, I don't agree with everything Steven Crowder says, but he is funny. I'll give him that. I mean, his meltdown at that triggering event was hilarious.
I love the undercover work he does as a trans woman. It's my favorite.
Did you guys just seriously call Gavin McInnes silly?
Wait, what?
Did you really just call Gavin McInnes silly?
Not silly.
Entertaining.
No. That's Steven Crowder they called entertaining. They called annoying as fuck. Really?
I think he's fucking annoying.
Do tell me who is your favorite political commentator from, from the Canada?
My favorite political commentator is Schmeckel.
He's not even a political commentator. He's just retarded.
We're just gonna. He's not a political commentator. He's just retarded.
Nice.
And
Wait, I thought.
autism can get you very far now.
Wait,
However,
I thought Lawrence Suthers was a right wing. And then
Yeah, I walked away for a moment. The missus is telling me somebody said I was their favorite political commentator.
she lied to you.
I did not lie.
No, I'm sure I'm your favorite. Something. I'm not the political.
I'm not sure which one's more retarded. The people who watch Schmeckel and think he's a political commentator, or Schmeckel himself.
Oh no, wait, definitely the people that watch me. At least the ones that watch unironically. The people who are watching me and are like, this guy's a fucking joke. You're all right.
We need to talk about the autistic feminist series.
Hey, Nelson, are you sitting there thinking about that weaponized autism comment I made earlier?
I think so.
I like how Nelson looks like he's like in the middle of fucking Russia about to kill some Polacks or some shit.
No. Can you see how wide those eyes are? He's already killed some Polacks. It was not sanctioned. What
He's
the
seen
fuck
some
are you
shit, man.
doing?
He saw some shit on the Eastern Front with his fucking Ushanka hat. His unironic Ushanka hat. That's my favorite part.
Wait, what do you guys think of Shapiro?
Shapiro's
Shapiro?
a fucking god.
Shapiro's a lot of fun.
Nah, I don't find him that entertaining, but
I'm sorry, but
He's smarter
every
than
time,
everybody.
every time somebody brings up Ben Shapiro, I can't help but think of that comparison somebody did between Ben Shapiro and the kid from Children of the Corn.
Damien?
Yeah, someone on Discord did. No, not Damien, you idiot.
Oh wait, no, it's not Damien. It's Malachi.
Yeah, that kid.
Damien's a kid from The Omen.
That's shit. No, it's not Malachi. God damn it! If I need to watch the movie again.
Yeah, it's Malachi. It's
no.
stupid...
I just remember it's Isaac.
Yeah,
you're right.
that.
Malachi's the redheaded kid.
I don't remember everyone's name with that movie, but I remember Isaac because he did come back.
Well, that movie's about as old as I am, for fuck's sake.
Well, he was bound. Did you know that?
Did I? I mean,
they made a game about it. It's called The Binding of Isaac.
I know they made a sequel of it.
See. Apparently, the same guy that wants my cunt on his dick wants to eat your ass. So I guess we're having a threesome.
Well, at least everybody's getting something.
If it's happening, we'll boot somebody. You can do it on the cunt stream.
I'm reading the chat, and Skeptic Simba wants to both fuck my cunt and eat your ass.
I'm a thirsty
serious.
white person.
It's because sharing is caring.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, if you want some of this Hispanic stuff, you know where to get me.
That's some like human centipede level shit right there.
Hey, Schmeckel, did I tell you what I did to Gemini the other day?
Was it
I
awful?
mentioned the human centipede, and you're bringing up what you did to fucking Gemini. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, him and white YouTuber made a fine human centipede.
Well, speaking of human autism,
Gemini's here. So Gemini
Hey, Cap, how's it
was
going?
having a stream, and he was talking to Kraut, and he kept kicking me out. So Kraut said, "Yeah, I'm gonna invite Sargon."
Oh fuck no! I was there.
Oh yeah, that's right,
Sargon.
And I said, okay, I'm just gonna make a fucking fake account called Sargon of a Kek, and then I'm just gonna name myself Sargon of a Cad. I used his fucking stream profile too. And fucking joined, and Gemini said, "Oh shit, what's up, Sargon?" I just started fucking laughing. It was funny.
hey, to answer your question, I'm doing all right, Red.
Cool. Always glad to hear that.
Capacitance, how are you?
I broke all my audio setup, so now I have to use the headset. It kind of pisses me off.
Damn. Damn, hell, damn.
Look on the bright side. At least you're not from Kentucky.
This is true. Yeah, I would
Illinois.
I would love to just avoid sounding that retarded.
The fuck are you talking about?
I've been playing a fair amount of Borderlands 2 lately, and boy howdy, that accent suddenly sounds real familiar.
Ow! I hope it's me.
Bro, Murray,
catch a ride, catch a ride.
I'm gonna have to play Borderlands now.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking
basically it is the redneck apocalypse. Is basically what it is.
I'm thinking of playing.
Borderlands is the redneck apocalypse. It's fantastic.
I was in Kentucky just like a few weeks ago. It was kind of great. They make great moonshine.
Red, did you ever play? Did
How
you
about
ever play the
moonshine,
first
bourbon, and
Borderlands?
everything else that you ever drink?
Wait. I think we're asking Red a question, and I missed that second part.
What?
Red, did you ever play you played the first Borderlands, right?
Yeah, played the shit out of that one.
Did you ever play the DLCs?
Yes.
Sweet Jesus, titty cinnamon, that thing is a monster.
I'm thinking of actually getting the Wolfenstein 2 game, because that game actually does look pretty good.
My favorite part is when the two KKK members are standing in the middle of the street, and the fucking Nazi just comes up, puts his arms around them, and just fucking walks off with them, like they're all fucking buddy now.
So fucking funny. No. The funny thing about that scene is basically is that the Nazi orders a strawberry milkshake. It's like, what kind of Nazi orders a strawberry milkshake?
What type of person orders a fucking
bitch.
strawberry? What type of fucking person orders a strawberry milkshake regardless?
Hey, fuck you.
Spencer's
Get
would
chocolate like a real fucking man.
Spencer's would probably disagree. It says, "Why don't you like vanilla?"
So which game is it that is apparently made by a shitlord? The one that E3 News where people on Twitter are blowing up?
The last night.
Yeah, we were just talking about that a few minutes ago, actually.
Wait, how did they find out he was a shitlord?
Oh yeah, they
Twitter
dug up
history.
a 3-year-old post.
I think people found out that he was a supporter of Gamergate, basically. So apparently, Zoe Quinn found that it was a good idea to basically bully the creator over Twitter.
Wasn't that what she does?
Did you see the response? His response, like, he's a black dude, right? And his response was like, "Oh, so I heard you heard about my game.
I thought
I'm really glad you brought it to my attention. And yeah, we'll really talk about your input with the board."
Are you sure the developer? I seen the developer. He's white. He's not
Yeah?
black.
Okay, then there's another developer that was like super like criticized for being a shitlord, and it's like an indie game of some kind, and his response was pretty much like,
Well,
"Oh yeah, I'll take your
Well,
your
he did
responses."
give in to people and all the old tweets, and he did apologize for it. I saw it on the Ralph Retort because he did feature a clip of it.
Hey, you know what's funny?
What?
The Ralph Retort.
Yeah, what?
Hey, I think the other thing that was really funny about all this, like the whole that whole Gamergate response from Zoe Quinn, is Notch, the creator of Minecraft, chimed in on
Fucking
that.
made fun of her.
I saw that.
Called her
Notch is a
a cunt.
I saw that
on Twitter, and she's like, "You not know who I am," and blah 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 blah. And of course he didn't know who.
Yeah, you're
who
goddamn
she
right.
was.
I created Minecraft, bitch. Who the fuck are you?
Well,
that's a good point. Basically, it's like I made Depression
I made
Go.
one
It's
of
like
the most fucking popular games ever. Fuck off.
come at me, bro, with those blocks.
Hey, Pod, you know what?
Did you just say those blacks? You racist
Those-
son of a
I
bitch.
said those blocks.
Wow, those blocks. Is that how your fucking Nazi fucking impersonation works?
I'm
You dirty
Hispanic.
whore.
Wait. I'm a person of color. I automatically
I don't give
can't
a
be
shit what
racist.
you are. You fucking Russian.
BuzzFeed
Mexican.
and MTV said
You're
so.
whiter than I am.
You're a fucking Russian Mexican. I don't give a shit what you got to say.
Of course,
to be
white
honest, you
people
do
say
look
that.
like you have whiter skin than I do. So.
I'm fucking sweating.
Wait, who said that? Who's got water
Whiter
skin?
than you are. Is he a person of color? This Nelson. Is he a person of color?
Fuck no, he's a Russian.
Yeah, you're quite a bit darker. than
Yeah,
him.
like very.
Yeah, like if you look.
Proof.
Now,
Proof.
Nelson, is
What?
your real father the Middle Eastern guy from down the street?
This guy.
I'm sorry, I couldn't
Whoa,
hear her.
one bad joke at a time, folks.
End up. Here we go. You guys are gonna see the missus is a dark cunt.
I like how someone in the thing says he doesn't look Mexican. He looks Middle Eastern.
Huh?
Wow, what a dark lady she is.
Someone in the comments.
She's so dark I can almost see through her skin.
Oh my god, can we all just take a moment to think about the fact that somebody actually climbs the Schmeckel dick? Like, actually for realsies.
Yeah, there's
Hey, that's
one
not a very high climb, to be honest.
have that opportunity.
Guys, to be honest, it's not really that high of a climb.
Is she a fucking shiksa? Are you putting your beautiful circumcised penis in a shiksa, you penis?
In a
fucking
shiksa?
what?
A shiksa! A non-Jew!
Yeah, no.
You're such a
For some
Jew.
reason she thinks
Jesus
so.
Christ.
Yeah, he's
You are
not
super Jewed.
It is not confirmed that she is not paid for this task.
I like how we
allowance every week.
Yeah, I let her out of the cage for 45 minutes.
45 minutes, he says. Is that like
I'm
45
a
times?
loving boyfriend. What can I say?
wait.
72 times in 45 minutes.
Wait. Can we just read someone who wrote, "Would you bang Richard Spencer's just for shaking his flexor?" I'm sorry, I can't pronounce this. Flexory. It's a serious question.
I think they asked me that.
Yeah, they did
God.
actually.
Would
I
you
wanna
bang? Would you sheboygan his shebagan?
If
I just
if
assumed
I
that's how
could
Jews talk. I don't know.
if I could prevent Richard Spencer from ever uttering another word by fucking him, I'd do it. I'd take the fucking bullet. I would do it.
I give.
Well, he would
let's-
definitely give you a bullet.
I've just got to hold up. I got to take a moment to say I'm only catching every other word because Politipod, your state sucks.
Are you in my state right now and you don't fucking even tell
Yeah.
me until night?
I
Why
find
don't you
it.
fucking come eat, you bitch.
You said come eat you. What is this for?
All right, so who the fuck actually reads the chat in the stream? Come on now.
I do. Come on. Don't be mean.
Usually I do. My shit fucked up, and I kind of forgot to go find it again.
So does Paul's ego, brat.
And besides that, I go in and out of these states so fast you'd think I was the Flash getting a piece from Wonder Woman before she noticed.
Okay. That's oddly Pacific, but okay.
Oddly Pacific. Is it oddly Pacific?
Pacific.
How close? Is it
Oh,
like
God.
Hawaii Pacific or is it?
Don't make fun of the
Chinese
Americans.
Pacific?
Everything to be Atlantic.
Which
Okay.
one?
Hold up.
I feel
Maybe it's more of a Pacific Rim job.
I feel so
There you
bullied
go.
here. I'm
There
gonna
you
go
go.
complain in my fucking block.
Shut
That
the
doesn't
fuck
exist.
up.
Oh my god, a white person told me to shut up. I'm gonna go complain this on my blog that doesn't exist.
Do it.
Hush.
A
Next time
guy.
you think that you're gonna use Pacific as a fucking like a replacement for Pacific, maybe you'll learn your fucking place, you goddamn spick.
Wow. Damn.
Somebody is
I
accusing.
usually don't agree with the whole, you know, all you Latinos are lazy motherfuckers thing. But learn
I
our
feel like a
fucking
racist right there. That was bad.
No, come on, guys, be nice. Nelson looks more like the Jersey Shore Guido reject type.
Jesus Christ, I'm so
All right,
sorry.
Nelson.
I feel like I just went on a racist tirade. I'm sorry.
Wait,
No, it's fine.
First of all, you did go on a racist tirade. And secondly, I'd like to know how he pronounces a famous Italian noodle dinner.
Pasta. Pasta. You like pasta?
and you guys want me to believe that that this Nelson kid is from Russia? Eat shit.
He's a fucking Russian. Don't you see his Yushanka?
How am I a Russian?
You have a Yushanka. Every single Russian wears a Yushanka at all times.
I used. No, man.
What do you mean, no, man?
No, I
Are
said
you from
nah.
Russia?
I believe that he just said no.
I said nah. So-
Oh, okay, that's the last time you're ever gonna say no to me, boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh wow, the
My
Kentucky
Ubermensch is
rears its
coming.
ugly
It's
head.
the Jew. I blame the Jew. It's my Ubermensch. No,
Okay, wait. If Politipod says bring out the GIMP, I'm fucking out of here.
bring out the
I like
what?
how someone in the thing's like, I'm the real Mexican. It's like, okay, that's good for you.
I've always wanted to meet the real Mexican.
How many it's like the common
There's only,
ancestor of the
there's
Mexican
only one
people.
real Mexican. It's Bruno Markov. I haven't seen him in ages. He's probably been killed by one of the many drug lords they have down there.
Well, it's probably because
I thought you were
isn't that the guy who was like hitting on a bunch of.
I haven't seen Bruno in a long time. He's
Dude,
probably
Wasn't that the guy who was like hitting and creeping on a bunch of women?
I thought you were gonna say Bruno Mars for a sec.
Bruno Marskov.
You
Yeah.
dipshits are making me really, really sad that certain TV shows aren't on TV anymore.
You know what
Like
would have
what?
been a really good TV
Like
show?
Breaking Bad. Like, you're making me sad.
Breaking Bad was only okay.
Shut up,
You know what-
Schmeckle!
you know what
Put
I
your
wish
bitch
was on
on. I
TV?
hate you now.
Well, then
Guys,
get
guys,
back and
do you know what I?
despise me, but
Do you know what I
Breaking
wish
Bad
was on
shit.
TV again?
What?
Nothing, apparently.
What the fuck is the name of it? Hang on.
Gravity Falls?
It was very good. It was very famous back in the 30s and 40s. What was it?
While he's thinking about it,
20s.
Kate, what were you saying?
What the fuck was it called?
Then Crazy Hair's gonna hate me because Breaking Bad was shit.
Wow, who just said that?
No, I wouldn't say it was shit, but it wasn't.
It
It
was
wasn't
shit.
the amazing TV that people made it out to be.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it
it was utterly
I
shit.
thought it was all right, but I didn't finish it. My wife did.
See? We can't
Well,
be friends anymore. What's
Kay, here's the problem. It was yet another TV show that bored weird white people who work in offices could talk about around the water cooler
I
to
remember.
make them feel like half-assed edgy.
Magnus? It was
Yeah,
such a cool
Hey, I
show.
know how the meths are made, but
I
bud,
remember. It's the triumph of the will. That's my
Breaking
favorite.
Bad's the shit. I don't care what people say. I love that show.
Yes, Breaking
That's
Bad.
awesome, Nelson. You and me, Mexican brother.
Mexican.
how are you guys still this involved in a show that ended years ago?
I just said I
Well,
liked it.
I should point out, Schmeckle, I've not seen not even the first episode of that fucking show.
Wait. I just want to say, the Breaking Bad, at least the Breaking Bad season, season finale, was better than like the way that Dexter ended.
It
Or
didn't
Sopranos.
end though. Dexter
Dexter
didn't
was
end.
bad the last 4 seasons.
Dexter ended like really terrible.
Well,
Yeah,
I think
that
it was
was
shit the last
stupid. I
4
hated it.
seasons.
It was a waste of an entire series.
Yeah.
It was better than how Battlestar Galactica ended because that.
Which is
fucking
much
sucked.
better than how
Battlestar
Lost ended.
Galactica was just a shit show.
You
But
guys
can we
remember how
can we all take a moment to appreciate the fact that fucking Twin Peaks is coming back and maybe will redeem itself?
I never really saw. Wait.
Shut your mouth.
What the
Shut
fuck
fuck-
does
shut your
Twin
fucking
Peaks
face.
have
Shut
to
your fucking face.
redeem?
Shut the fuck up. What the fuck does it have to redeem?
It is weird as fuck.
It's
Wait,
supposed
wait.
to be weird as fuck, you fucking pleb.
Oh, well,
Oh! Don't hold back. Tell us how you really feel. Yeah.
I mean, well, hold on.
I never heard anything. It's so long.
Politipod does have a point where the guy has these weird visions with a dancing midget and homeless Satan or some
Yeah.
shit.
No. I want
My
to.
name's Agent Dale Cooper, and this is the best damn coffee I've ever had. That's my favorite fucking line from that entire show.
I actually would agree with a poll basically because I don't haven't seen a lot from David Lynch, but I am a big fan of Eraserhead, and I do own that movie.
Oh God.
I do like a
Did
lot
you
of
just
psych.
compare this to fucking Eraser? Get the fuck out.
It's the same.
Get the
Are you-
fuck out. Leave.
No, I'm staying here.
Leave. Goddamn it.
Well, you can tell that he's not serious about this because he's
No,
not
no.
dropping any type of racial insults on it.
No, I mean,
My favorite line from the whole show is when Lucy is telling, I think it's Agent Cooper, why she slept with Dick. And she's like, Andy didn't have a sports car.
but didn't David Lynch actually do Twin Peaks? Freaks?
Twin
Yeah.
Freaks.
Oh, shut the
I love
fuck up.
Twin Freaks. It's my favorite TV show.
Specifically, that one episode.
No,
Specifically, that was
Specifically? Atlantically?
What? Everyone's bullying me.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know who you are.
Well, maybe we should just all have some pasta and talk about it.
Some pasta.
Well, as long as it's in the past and not in the future.
Spaghetti.
I was just waiting for him to say Paschetti, that's all.
Spaghetti.
No, you gotta say it the way they say it in Hotel Mario. Spaghetti.
That's kind of the right way, isn't it?
That's kind of the.
I don't want to be too loud because my sister's sleeping next door.
Aww.
And she was.
How many roofies did you feed her this time?
Shut the fuck up. She hated that I was actually super loud the last time I was on stream.
Well, yeah, people usually don't get woken up until they get fucked by their brother.
Shut the.
Wait, what?
This guy.
Pod is really being rough this evening.
I know, right?
It's because I built up frustration for the last
I
few
think
days.
I triggered Nelson something fierce.
Fucking rub one out and relax, dude. Jesus.
It's the damn Jew in here, man. She's bringing out my Jew and my German heritage. I'm just getting angry.
It's like seriously fucking hot, and I have the air conditioner on a full blast.
So she's raising your shekels.
Wait,
Is that what's going on?
I'm
Yeah.
the Jew in the stream. Schmeckle's not the original Jew.
The original Jew.
Yeah, you're the real Jew. We've all seen your hair.
That's true. That's true. I do have that Jewy hair.
Oh, Shiza.
Bagels.
Wait. You got a Jew fro?
Yeah, yeah.
Bagels.
Crazy hair is crazy.
Did you just say fucking bagels?
Yeah.
Why? Why did you just
Man.
say? You say random shit.
Montreal
So
bagels.
you.
Bagels.
Because it's
Pasta.
Pasta. That could be one.
This is going into my fucking book.
I'm going to my safe space up here.
Please do and kill yourself.
What fucking book are you
Oh
talking
my
about?
Oh,
I
I have
don't
a
know.
book. Samaj can explain the book. If he's still here. Explain the book.
Fuck
For
the dog's out.
Oh shit, Sam, did your date wake up?
I like how there was someone in the background that literally told the dog to shut up.
That was the Jew, man.
Did
Of
you
course it's
travel
the Jew.
5 states to be that savage?
Man, okay.
It's
I
Sam's
think
girlfriend and her handler.
The Jews are used to sleeping with dogs anyway.
You people are you're so mean. You gotta say in a PewDiePie, why are you so mean?
Oh god.
Oh my god, you guys are so mean.
Samaj, explain to them what my book is.
Your book
Cancer.
of yeah, exactly.
It is cancer. It's
It-
absolutely cancer, actually.
He keeps a book, and every stream he goes on, he will write down the most interesting things that people will say. And when
No,
I
the
say
dumbest
interesting,
fucking crazy thing.
look, when I say interesting, I mean like seriously the best cancer that the internet has to offer. Well, I believe you have something in there that I said. What
Oh,
was
hang
that
on. Let me pull it
exactly?
up. Hang on. Give me a second.
All right,
A lot of people they will put together a book.
Is
Is
it actually like? Is it like a sketch? Like it's like a notepad?
Yeah, he writes down stuff that people say on stream that is some of the most, let's just say, colorful things that you can say on the internet.
And I quote.
Hold up. Before you start, that sounds like what a friend of mine used to do. Just picking out random stupid shit said on TV, totally out of context, and then would just read it out loud, and it's like you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's almost content.
I mean, how many steps below making
Almost.
a hair doll is that, though?
Hill people are worse than gypsies and Jews.
Okay, and on that note, I'm gonna go pee bye.
Such
Bye-bye.
timing.
We need more fish-smelling cunts in here.
Wow.
Atheists make shitty oracles.
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 Well,
Okay, this is when they were
of course
talking
we do,
about
because
sex
we
doll brothel ring.
understand that you can't see the future. Duh.
They were talking about a sex doll brothel ring. And I quote, "Do you think they could do the same thing with anime body pillows?"
Actually,
I wouldn't be surprised.
With experience, I will answer this question.
I will too, because I actually do have. No, as cringy as it sounds, I do actually have one. But
Who's your waifu? Who's your waifu?
give me a sec.
Pull up
Cough.
this.
Oh, Jesus, we're gonna meet his
I
wife
wonder
here.
how triggered an ANCAP truck driver would be. And on that same note, I'm angrier than an ANCAP truck driver listening to "On the Road Again" by Willie Nelson.
I can't even hear you because I haven't.
At some point, I'm going to get one of those things and sneak. Oh, good choice. Good choice.
Wow,
What
she's
we got?
cracking hard on that thing.
Yeah, that's a good choice. I approve.
You notice he's not holding it up so we can see the hole in her crotch,
It's
right?
There's
What the fuck are you idiots talking about?
talking about peeing on waifu pillows.
Nelson is more pathetic than the rest of us.
You
Nelson.
guys are so mean to little Nelson.
Oh,
look at that beard he's trying to grow. It's adorable.
Okay,
Little
this
Nelson
is one of my favorite ones.
The funny thing is, when I try to throw it, the pillow back on my head, back in the bed, I end up hitting my cat by mistake.
Did you try to throw it?
I threw it to the bed.
My cat do.
I threw it to the bed, but it ended up hitting the cat.
Hashtag
you
cat
hit your
lives
pussy.
matter.
Wow, he hit his pussy with his pussy.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
And this is my favorite one. This is from Samaj. He was talking about his brother's little girl who was banging on his door. I'm not going to just King Kong her off of the roof.
What?
Talking about the same child. Time to introduce that kid to Heart Progress.
That's fucked up right there.
Little Nelson. Mexican
Yes,
women
Nelson.
grow better beards than little Nelson. Fuck off, Snake.
Sounds like a retarded kid in gym class. Little Nelson, why do you just shit your pants whenever we play dodgeball? Little Nelson, you pissed on the floor again.
Well, you know what? We make fun of Nelson, but for all we know, he's hung like a retarded globetrotter.
Little Nelson, stop trying to hang yourself
I
on
can't
that rope.
breathe. I can't breathe. Hold on.
Death by quiplash.
Oh my god. I can't breathe.
Death.
You guys are making me
Right.
fucking sweat and shit.
That's how you know it's a good
Laughter.
laugh.
Maybe you should use more of it.
Hey, wait. Actually, wait. If you're sweating, that's how you know you're being roasted.
Hey.
Actually, that's a good point, actually.
Oh, but only in good fun. We're bastards, but we're not evil.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I still want to
Speak
take
for
over the world
yourselves.
and enslave most of humanity, but that's okay. It's a hobby.
Speak for yourselves.
It's a racial trait for robots. It's our job, you know.
Right.
Because well, remember the porno for pyros did tag it out correctly. You guys will make great pets.
I make a shitty pet.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on, Red. Didn't you just admit to watching midget porn the other day?
No, I got given midget porn.
Mm-hmm.
I had a friend. I'll tell the story again. I had a friend who we had this discussion about the kind of girls we like, and I said, "Well, I like short." So he decides as a gag, going, "Hey, here's a DVD." A home crafted little thing. He said, "Here, have this. This is for your short chick thing." I'm like, "Okay, all right," because he'd never done this kind of thing to me before. And so I put it in. It's like, "Holy crap, it's midget."
Yeah,
Was that your little reaction? Was holy crap, it's midgets.
Pretty much, yeah. Holy crap.
Well, that just sounds like you got shortchanged, Red.
I did. I got short.
It reminds me when my friend, like way back in high school, recommended watch Retardotron. It's
And then you started a YouTube channel?
no. It's a video mixtape. It's called Retardotron. It's a real. I swear, it's a real thing.
Oh, I gotta Google this shit now. Hold on.
I don't know this robot. Retardotron.
It's a video mixtape. It's like a bunch of random clips you put together. It's not even like anything in order. It's just
It's
random
55 seconds long, too.
It's like an hour long. It's like a movie length, but it's like a big like chunk of random clips.
I like that sort of thing. Actually, I need to grab some random stuff for an intro for the Late Show.
The Late.
Actually,
Red.
Red.
It's like my equivalent of
I like that name.
Actually, Red, there's a Statler and Waldorf bit that you need to throw in at the end of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll get you the link for it and send it to you. It sums us up perfectly.
The sarcasm of the stream just isn't enough. I'm gonna go get some rum. Be right back.
I already ate Chinese food, so I'm basically good.
I recently discovered coconut rum, and I'm in love. Like I could poison myself on that shit.
Hard cider is
Wait, what was it?
Never moved to Barbados then, you would die.
Coconut rum.
Coconut shit.
Never
It tastes
moved to
like
Barbados.
dessert.
I hate coconut.
Where did
hard
that coconut
cider.
rum to?
Hard cider is actually better in my opinion. Like
hard cider is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
See what I did there?
No one cares, Sam.
Shut the fuck up.
Speaking of hard cider, have you ever tried Dickens cider?
Yeah.
There is actually a brand called
That took
Dickens.
me a second.
There
I'm tired.
seriously though, there is a brand called Dickens cider.
Dickens cider.
Yeah, there's nothing on a cold night like a hard Dickens cider.
Wow,
We're
the
like
dad
5
joke is real.
We're like 5 years old. I feel like I'm 14 again.
Well, yeah. I guess
Dude,
it would be a dad joke,
that is
considering he's your
actually
papa.
that is an actual whole bit that some radio show did years ago. I mean, you think that joke was bad? Go listen to the whole bit. You'll be like, you'll have eye strain by the end of it.
My favorite section of the old 102.1, like the Toronto rock radio station, was when they would call a guy's girlfriend that he knew she was cheating on him, and they would like give her some crazy reward, and she would like freak out because they would have the guy on first to tell them like what her favorite band is and whatever, and then they'd call her and be like, hey, you won this, blah blah blah, your boyfriend signed you up, and she'd freak out and like be totally crazy, and then they'd be like, oh yeah, and also your boyfriend's on the line, and the boyfriend would come on the line and break up with her on the radio because he knew she was cheating on him. Like that was my favorite thing. And then they canceled that radio show because it became too offensive around 2005, I think.
That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. At the same time, that's one hell of a show.
I heard I'm back with alcohol. Be funny, motherfuckers.
I don't know how, but I don't know how, but when you mentioned that, it reminded me back of those like really shitty videos that Joey Salad did. Those pranks where all he did was get a hammer and just smash. No, this is where he actually started like bashing stuff, just like TVs and stuff, and people just chase him like all around the house. And he had that phrase, "It's bashing time." I don't know.
Hey guys, Joey Salad's here.
He was
salad
actually
time.
No, I'm
gonna toss your salad.
He was at the. Wait. You know he was at Berkeley actually.
Yeah, I saw his interview with Tim.
Yeah,
he was tossing salads.
Tossing that Antifa salad.
He's trying to be legit now.
Stop trying to take my jokes.
Speaking of tossing Antifa salad, did you guys see that video where that Antifa chick got railed by that black dude?
Yeah, I saw that. Apparently the Beverly Hill Antifa Twitter page shared that. Found that weird.
Culturally appropriating that dick insider pussy.
Yeah, Beverly Hills Antifa, I think, is
a sock account.
It's a gag account.
And it's not just the Beverly Hills one. I'm pretty sure the Boston one is also a Poe.
Every single one of the ones that are following actual Hollywood Beverly Hills Antifa,
I think
they're all fake.
I think the New York one, since I actually do live in New York, is actually legit. And I know
live in New York?
I live in New York, and that's the only reason why I fucked with that page.
You poor motherfucker.
Hey,
I remember when I used to live in a communist. Oh wait, no, I don't.
Hey, when I come over to New York for like the New York Comic Con, can I sleep on your couch?
Fuck no.
What a bastard!
No, but
what the hell do you think this is, Russia?
Did you just say no to fucking royalty? Go kill yourself.
Well, he doesn't want to kick his sister off the couch.
Well, he's fucking her in his bed already.
Well, either way,
Christ.
I remember having a conversation with those two, and they sounded like fucking psychos. Because I don't know really the quote by heart, but I remember saying, "We're gonna make the fascists afraid again. We're gonna basically make all this thing, and they're gonna have to get a zillion cops for us." It's like, these guys sound like fucking psychos. So after that conversation, basically, and I just fucked off, I sent him like a little picture. Basically, it says, "Oh yeah, I forgot to give you this." And what it was basically a picture of cancer that I got from Google, and I put it like a bunch of things like BuzzFeed, MTV, Sirius TV, and I put an Antifa logo on there. A few months later, I actually realized I was blocked by them. It's like, I'm not surprised.
Hey, did you guys see that I got followed by fucking PragerU?
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
That's weird.
It's not really weird. I got followed by I don't know if you guys know, it's a veterans clothing line called Grunt Style. I actually got followed by their CEO the other day too.
Oh, neat.
Judging by the accent, he does sound rather religious.
A lot of porn like bots apparently like to follow me, which I find weird.
It's because you're a lonely, sad Mexican man.
Makes sense.
Well, you shouldn't
If
find
it
that
wasn't for your
weird.
sister, you would be getting zero pussy.
Look,
Oh, a lot of porn bots follow me too, but I guess that's because they're desperate for cash. And
Some of
think
them are
I'll
really-
pay 'em.
I
Some of them are-
love fucking with porn bots, guys. You should try it. It's amazing.
I
The
bet
funny-
you love fucking porn bots.
Did you ever get?
By the way,
did you-
I should mention on behalf of my people, porn bots are hardworking people. We try hard. Okay.
No, did you ever?
We're here to make you happy and stiff.
Did you guys ever get those porn bots that basically try to ask you for money when like they send you random?
I'm sorry.
Like,
What they tried to what you for money?
shut the fuck up! I'm trying to talk.
try to
bitch.
ask
Leave the New
They try to-
Yorker
they try-
alone.
Hush, you privileged motherfucker! I'm trying to talk.
I've never been
Quit
hit with
scratching
an
your
axe
ass.
by a
Quit scratching your axe hole and get on with it.
No, did you ever get those spam messages on Skype where they just tell you like, "Oh, I'm gonna put my little webcam on. Oh, you have to pay me money and stuff like that."
Oh yeah.
I get a lot of those.
My friend got caught by one. Apparently, they added him on Facebook. Told him to add him on Skype. It was like a video of a girl, and apparently he like, I guess pulled out his dick or something, and like showed on camera, and then they put up a fucking like a video on the camera, and it was basically like, I recorded you doing this. Pay me money now, or you're gonna get this sent to all your friends and family. And they never fucking sent it.
It's
They're a
funny.
bunch of pussies.
It's funny because
I missed that dick pics. Showing them to married women. Are we talking ogre? Or what I miss?
Yeah, everybody send your unsolicited dick pics to the ogre. By the
To
way,
the
I
ogre.
walked in on a stream with the ogre, and I was just like, nah, I'm not doing this. This is absolute cancer.
I actually
I'm not
walked
doing
into one of your streams, I think, at one point, and then I just like, yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about, so I'm just gonna get the fuck out.
Yeah, I find that happens a lot with Pod streams, and it's not that I don't like Pod; it's that he approaches topics I know nothing about.
Is that yeah? And I
still they talk about relevant political topics instead
Yeah.
of
No,
interest
it's not even
feminism.
that. It's when you get into like the more general political ideologies.
Right.
When you get into like the philosophical stuff, shit like that, I get lost, so I tune out.
Yeah, like I don't really know what to add to this conversation. There's no reason for me to be here.
You guys are gonna hate fucking
That's
Thursday.
why I
then.
don't join those ones. I would
I'm
be.
pretty sure I
more
got Uzulu and
detrimental
that
than
girl.
anything.
Uzulu's a nice person. I actually am his Discord group. He's pretty chill.
I think I might have Uzulu and maybe Kraut on, as well as that girl. I'm not
Kraut
sure though.
seems Kraut.
I think didn't Uzulu piss off Thunderfeet by cracking jokes about the Russian Deadpool?
Well, he
More
wasn't
important,
cracking- well, he did.
It wasn't cracking jokes, really. It was more like
He was telling the truth. Damn it.
I don't remember really what exactly because it was a while back, but I remember because I was friends with the Skeptic Feminists and they're pretty nice people. I was actually shocked to see that one of the people that I actually was really friendly with did something like that.
Okay, wait. Are me and Bandage Dude the only ones that were like just waiting for this to happen?
Yeah, probably. I
Probably,
didn't
'cause
think
I'm
anything
not-
like that was gonna happen.
Yeah, I was in COD, and we were in COD stream when this happened, and I think Peach was in the little live chat, and she linked that. I was like, wait, what is she talking about? I was like, oh shit. I remember like freaking out a little bit too. It's like this can't be true, right?
Honestly, like
Well,
somebody that goes on camera and starts threatening a cartoon bear from half the world over to come at him, bro, like doesn't seem like the kind of guy who would do it.
That was the whole. No, that was
Tell me something, Nelson.
But not necessarily.
that was a whole different like topic.
Nelson, how well do you know the Skeptic Feminists?
Not well, but I remember talking. I was in like 3 Google Hangouts with them, and I did talk to them on Twitter sometimes. Matter of fact, the last time I actually was talking to them was about Ghost in the Shell, and it's like, hey, man, I don't know if I should see it basically because I heard, and this is the conversation. I don't know if I should see it. I heard the movie was awful. Hey, you shouldn't really listen to box office things, and I'm like, maybe I should watch it basically.
That
And
dude
I
was
d-
creepy as fuck.
And I did. And they're really nice people, though.
Doesn't change the fact that
Okay, see, Capacitance just said exactly what my first thought was looking at Russian Deadpool.
Yeah, he's a creepy motherfucker. I mean, you could just tell that the dude was a little miswired.
He's a war vet. He was a veteran. That's why.
No.
But he's not a war vet.
Fucking was not.
And not to mention that it's not that kind of. Not to mention that even though he wasn't, that kind of derangement is definitely not something that is
Typical.
synonymous with war veteran.
Really, because I would argue against that actually, because there was a man named Chris Kyle who is the best sniper the U.S. military ever had, and he got killed by a kid with veteran.
It's.
Yeah, I'm saying that is not a normal behavior.
No, I'm not saying it's normal, but it does happen quite often.
Well, yeah, certainly a lot more often than it should.
Well, I
but
don't
it's
know.
Not, like, this guy was a war veteran does not mean this guy has PTSD necessarily.
Well, reading from their tweets, basically, he was having from reading
killing this lady.
It was reading from their tweets, actually, he said that he was having an episode like while that thing was happening.
Okay, here's the thing.
Yeah,
here's the thing.
apparently he never actually.
Ralph Retort's buddy, who's supposedly some type of infantry sergeant, apparently asked for his records from the office. He said that this guy never deployed. Said that he was only an E2 whenever he got out, and that he didn't even make it all the way through his enlistment contract.
Exactly.
Now, I'm going to use this. This guy literally had on his Twitter profile the Poner of Skeptic Feminist. So, I'm going to take that with a grain of salt and say that that guy's probably being an asshole and reading a little bit too much into that. But I'm trying to do an independent study about it. So, just hold off until I can see what's going on.
Actually, to be honest, and I'm actually glad we're on this topic. I actually tend to study some psychological, like psychology, because I remember back in high school until
psychology.
Shut the fuck up.
Stop. I love psychology.
No, really. I do, because I had a big, like, back in high.
Sorry.
No, because.
Psychology.
Hold on, I'm gonna be.
I'm trying to fucking talk. Guys are being cunts.
I gotta get out of here, cunts. I'll talk to you guys later.
Good having you, Sam. I think Kay was also looking to drop out.
Yeah, he just left before you could say goodbye. No, but from high school until now, I do have like an interest in serial killers, and just thinking about the way they work and stuff like that. I did like get into psychology. Shut up. And I'm getting into psychology. I knew you were gonna say I'm getting into like a lot of psychology and a bunch of like. I'm sorry, I can't.
It's okay. People do this to me all the time. With like anti-disestablishmentarianism was one that Omega would punish me mercilessly with for like 6 months. So don't feel bad.
Well, Red, to be fair, you couldn't pronounce it for shit for a while for whatever reason.
Plus, you fuck it up once and then your head gets stuck on it. It's like a tripwire is just tied around your foot.
Well, I wanted to study a lot of the brain and basically stuff like that. I do find a lot of things like serial killers or mass murderers interesting, basically. Like, I remember back from high school, I used to have a big interest with the Columbine kids, and I still do, basically, because the fact that these kids were bullied and they actually went with this thing, thinking it was a right thing, is actually terrible. And the fact that people are trying to either like put this under the rug and say like, oh, they weren't bullied, or trying to make excuses for them just to make them look bad, that doesn't really help your case. If anything, it actually ignores your case and you're just making something up. That's
well, less serious note. I gotta so I'll see you waffle nuts later.
Well, Nelson, let's just be fair. These two
wait, one at a time.
These kids that did the Columbine thing, they knew damn good and well that shooting was their last chance to feel any sort of power in their life from getting their ass kicked. Hold up. And the second thing is they knew damn good and well that if they'd survived that, they would have been sent to prison, and in their later years, they'd be able to do deep knee bends over a fucking fire hydrant.
I agree with that, and I think that's why they planted this whole thing along, is because, hey, if we're going to get shit for this, though, and no one's going to help us out, we might as well go out with a bang. And to quote Marilyn Manson, what he said in Bowling for Columbine, when Michael Moore asks, what would you say to the kids from Columbine? And I said, I will say nothing. I will listen to them. And that's what no one did.
All right, thanks for fucking up the stream for me. Now I gotta go.
Aw.
Yeah, actually, we're gonna bring it to a close at this point.
I fucked everything up.
I don't want the midweeks to go for too long. They're usually garbage.
Fuck you, Schmeckle.
I didn't kill the stream, did I? With my depressing stuff, right?
No, it's all good.
No, it's not your fault, Nelson. I meant to close it down like.
Schmeckle.
I love you too, Schmeckle.
I love you too, Schmeckle.
There we go. Look at all the love. See, Mrs. You could learn from these cunts.
I love you too, Schmeckle.
See, that one made me especially hurt.
Oh, Schmeckle.
All right, so shout yourselves out at this point. Capacitance. Say your bit.
Oh yeah, I'm Capacitance, and because I don't have 100 subs yet, I can't have a fancy name. But I am at Hate Capacitor on Twitter.
Aw, Capacitance will get you there.
I hope so. It could be because I just have shitty content though. So next.
All right, crazy hair.
I'll go next, I guess. I'm Schmeckle's Dick's biggest fan. It's crazy hair, and my name is Naomi, bitches.
There we go. Schmeckle's Dick's biggest fan, Naomi.
Yeah, it's true.
Now the trucker.
What, me?
Yeah,
I'm
you.
the same asshole everywhere I'm the same asshole everywhere I go on the internet. If you can't find me, you got something wrong with your typing hand.
If you can't find him, it's probably because you haven't tried.
Well,
Exactly.
it's either that or you've already found him and he's already ran you over.
And now it's time for the
there's
father
that.
of my children.
All right, I guess we're skipping Nelson. Samaj, it's your turn.
I'm being abused by everyone.
SEMAJZ are forbidden letters. Don't type them in anywhere you go, but I know you're going to do it anyways. With that said, you deserve everything that comes your way.
There we are. Now, Tevin.
Yeah, I'm just a random guy. I float around Twitter occasionally. Retro Savage is
black.
Retro Savage HD.
Weird.
He can be your second black friend, guys.
No one has two black friends. Are you trying to get robbed?
You got that black guy.
My only black friend is Tyler Preston.
Aww.
Tyler Preston's pretty chill. I like talking to him.
All right, and I guess I'll let Nelson say something about it.
Sup? I go by the name Knuckles on the.
And I'm fucking smacked.